Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music YouTube channel, and with your host Ell and Lisaboo, and welcome to the Saturday Night Podcast, number 26. 26, Lisa. Can't believe it's number 26 already.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, can't believe that. It's been, what, 6 months? Yeah,
Over.
yes, yeah, over 6 months
Mhm.
now. So,
Yeah, 6.5.
yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
That's right.
But, yeah. So, bit of a grift. In the comment section, in the chat there, you see Lisa Boo's store link there. That's Lisa Boo's store over on Etsy. If you like if you like cool stuff, head on over and check out Lisa Boo's store. And yeah, she's got some amazing stuff there. So, could you tell us a little bit about it for people who don't know?
Sure. It's my Etsy store. It's Voodoo X Studio. I have so many different cool things: crystals, stones, bracelets that I make myself, pendants that I make myself, necklaces. I have vintage jewelry, like clip-on jewelry and stuff. Um, which it's hard to find a lot of that stuff anymore. So and it's like new, never used. So I have a variety of those spheres, stands for the spheres. Um, I have towers. I have so many different gothic stuff, altar mats, so many different things. So yeah, go check it out.
Cool. Yeah, go check it out. She's got some amazing stuff over there. So, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It and liking and sharing and comment. It does help the channel in a big way. We are slowly our community is slowly growing here. We've just passed 600. So if you like your music and interviews and all the good stuff, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the good jazz. It does help the channel in a big way. So yeah, and replay crew, hey up, how you doing? Love you guys. Yeah, check all the bands out that we're going to be discussing in a minute. All the links are down in the description there, and come back and say, oh yeah, I like this band, or that particular band I'm not really keen on, which is fine. Don't worry. Um, all the bands that we feature is not to everybody's liking, so don't worry. So yeah, and yeah,
And if you
again,
have a band that you're listening to right now, put it in the comment section. If there's a favorite song that you're listening to, put it in the comment section, and who knows, we might review it for you. Usually we check them out, and we usually do the reviews for them. So yeah.
yeah,
And if you're a band and would like some more attention, promotion, get a hold of Al and can do an interview, possibly.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you're sort of like a rock or metal band, just hit us up um, over on Instagram. Uh, uh, either on Instagram or Twitter. Just search Project Metal Music, or even better, leave a message down in the comment section, and we'll check you out and get in contact with you guys. So yeah, we might actually come to get you on to do an interview or review a couple of your songs on the Saturday Night Podcast, or actually do a written review over on the website, often the same name. So yeah, just leave a comment. So yeah, Lisa, let's dive into today's show. Now we have 7 bands this week. Unfortunately, we was sort of like stuck for this week. We won't be doing a refam song for Lisa to do this week, because it's like got an extra couple of songs that came through. One from our good friend Marcella, and another band that I've been talking to for a possible interview later on in the hopefully later on in the month. So we're going to be doing two songs there. So Lisa, the first band, our good friends Thieves of Liberty. So take it away.
Well, this is fast becoming one of my favorite bands. I'm really, really, really loving their new album coming out on November 10th, I believe. Shangri-La is the album, and I'm loving this album. I had to pick one. It was hard, but yeah, I just about picked Shangri-La, but picked Sweet As Today for this one. They're from Sunderland, UK. So yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah, they're fast becoming one of my favorite bands. Such a cool band. Such a cool start to this song, Sweet As Today. It's like a rock anthem, old school rock anthem. Just loved it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the guitar licks and drums just rock. Great vocals, such a catchy song. Just love it. And dang guys, this really rocks. Guitars are amazing, and the solos are phenomenal. Drums and rhythm section is fantastic. This song makes you feel energized. I was just like, oh. Yeah, it brings me back to the 80s, listening to tunes in the sun in the summer. Lyrics are fun and catchy. I don't have hell to pay, so come kick it my way, and not a single taste as sweet as today. I just love it. Just love everything about this song. So bravo, guys.
Yeah, pretty much the same for me, then, Lisa. Pretty much the same. Brilliant start on the guitar strums, and a good bass is good from good bass. Yeah, again, you said it. Takes me back to sort of like a sort of like 80s rock vibe. An 80s rock vibe back in like I can't necessarily pinpoint a specific band, but it's sort of like 80s rock of like the mid 80s type of thing, around about that era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really, especially with like, yeah.
It really harkens to like a Def Leppard, White Snake. It's hard to pinpoint it, but it's there. It's like that mid 80s. Oh, I just love it.
Yeah, really, yeah. It is a cool band. It is a really cool song. Sweet As Today is a really good song. There's some sweet little riffs throughout the song, and some sweet solos there. Yeah. I like the drums on this because it's got I don't know how they set up the bass drum, the kick drum. It's got like that sort of like really cool sound on the kick drum, which I liked. It adds that little bit of a depth to it, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the bass is perfect on this. It helps drive those. It might not necessarily hear it as such, but it's there, and it sort of like works in tandem with the drums, with the rhythm section. It's absolutely brilliant. It works perfect with like the drums and everything. Oh, brilliant! I can't wait for this. Can't wait for this new album to come out fully. And
I'll be getting it. I love
cool,
it. Yeah.
cool. And the other day, Thieves of Liberty was doing a live on Instagram, and I saw they were live, and I was there, and round about the I think it was like actually on the album launch day. They're going to be playing. They haven't confirmed the venue just yet, but they're going to be doing an album launch party in Sunderland.
Cool.
So I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there.
Are you going to record it?
Yeah.
Please?
I'm going to record. I'm going to record some of it.
Okay.
So yeah, and yeah, I was I was at the last I think it was last year at the last EP launch. I think it was an EP launch. Yeah, got to see a band called Amongst Liars. They played with them with Thieves of Liberty, and that was a brilliant gig. That was a brilliant gig. Thieves of Liberty put on a show, literally put on a show, and they're absolutely brilliant. So, plus I've been following Thieves of Liberty since pretty much the inception of the band.
Yeah.
We're back in 2016, late 2016, early 2017.
Yeah.
So I've been there pretty much from the start. So
I can really hear the progression of this band, and it's just amazing to me. It's amazing. I love it.
yeah, brilliant band. So go check them out, guys. I've been, like I said, I've been following this band for about a good 7-8 years now, and they're absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah. So rating, Lisa.
10 out of 10. That's how much I like it. 10 out of 10. They're fast, like I say, they're fast becoming one of my favorite bands. This is my favorite song of the summer. This is my favorite song
Cool.
for a very long time. Like it gave me energy. It gave me I just love it. I want to listen to it all the time.
You're good, yeah.
So,
yeah, it's just totally exact sentiments. It's 10 for me. 10 for me.
Bravo, guys.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, brilliant. Go check them out, guys. Brilliant. Absolutely. Go check them out. Can't say that enough. Go check out Thieves of Liberty. So yeah. Right. Next band. Mindistry. And their song No Tomorrow. So Lisa, take it away.
So it's Mindistry, Mindistry, because there is like a Mindistry, and there's different like bands with that. So just be careful if you wanna. There's links in the description too if you want to check these bands out.
Yeah.
So this was a really cool song. I love the start. The drums, such strong drums, and I'm pretty sure there's a keyboard there too, right? At the beginning?
Yeah.
The keyboard was a cool touch. Guitars just shred. Oh, they shred on this. Cool riffs. Rhythm section is really strong. Love the transitions. The vocals are deep and strong and perfect for this song. can understand them well, which is a bonus. Because with some of the more dark, heavy metal, sometimes it's hard to understand the lyrics. So I can really understand them well. The whole band works amazing together. Oh, the guitar solo was excellent. The lyrics are dark but with feeling. Fear of fear, it grows every year. And if that doesn't tell you something. Yeah, I loved the thrash feel to this. The pace, the fast pace, the transitions from fast to slow again. Loved the contrast. The drum blast and the guitar solo near the end. Oh my god, so amazing. Loved the like the ugh near the end. I love that. Super cool visually with the colors and the spiral effect in the video. Yeah, I love that. Like really kind of like psychedelic. And it was hard to describe. It was almost like galaxy colors and in the video. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cool song.
It is a cool song. Right. With me, pretty much the same. Cool intro with the synths and keys. Then the drums come in, which is the drums. When the drums come in, with they were brilliant. They're brilliant. It's like as soon as those drums come in, you're thinking, brilliant. You can see where this is going, type of thing. Then the guitars come in, and throughout, and going throughout the song, the guitars are really heavy and aggressive, for the most part. And it's like you said, there's the sort of slower, slightly slower parts to it. And yeah, the solos and the riffs on this is absolutely brilliant. The drums, again, the drums are cool, aggressive, and in your face. Especially in certain parts of the song, you're just thinking, it's going to go slow, slower. It's got slow pace, but it's then the drums come in and comes in and it's just be totally aggressive. It backs off again, it comes in again and backs off, which is really, really cool. The vocals really cool and on point and fitting, like I said, fitting well with the style of music, and I also love the synth comes in now and again within the song. So it comes in and then comes back out. It's a bit like the drums going in and coming back out and going in and all that. But I don't know if you picked up the sort of the styling. This is just on my part. Sort of there's a touch of sort of Rammstein in there.
Yeah.
You see, it's sort of industrial thrash type of thing. Similar. It's not completely but it's got a vibe of Rammstein on that.
Yes. Yeah.
Especially within the yeah. For me, it's it's to me that's what really made me think of Rammstein, is because of the styling of the vocals.
Yeah.
How the vocals actually sang. So it was sort of reminded me a little bit of Rammstein.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Lisa, what's your rating?
First time I listened to it, I gave it an 8.5, but I listened to it probably about 5 times, and by the end I gave it a 9. So I'd say a 9. I'll say a 9 now. So yeah, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. I sort of like give it an 8.5, but after listening to it a couple of times, I'm sort of like leaning towards the 9 myself. But it's for me at the minute it'll be a definite solid 8.5. But I'm sort of like moving over to the 9, and I'm actually hoping to actually get the band on for an interview at some point. I'm
That would
hoping
be
to get the
brilliant.
band on.
That would be brilliant.
We just got to work out the details about getting them on.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to that. So coming up now, I do have to put this on with this next band because the song deals with addictions. So mature content, viewers' discretion is advised because it deals with it's a heavy subject. It's a heavy subject with addiction. And in the video, you do see sort of like, I wouldn't say a participation, but it's a clear sign of addiction now.
Yeah.
Like I said, the song deals with addiction, hence the song. The band is called Voodoomirage, and the song is Demons. And Demons is people's battles against whatever addiction it is. So, like I said, mature content, viewers discretion is advised. So bear that in mind, people, if you want to watch this. So yeah. So, Lisaboo, take it away.
Well, I really love the guitars on this. They came in, boy, I really loved them. They're very good. And Joe Bowie is a friend of the channel, and he does the vocals on this. So excellent vocals. Amazing. Like, he's always so good, and he's so versatile in his vocals, right? So yeah, and the lyrics are of someone struggling with addictions and the demons in your life. So yeah, cool guitar solos, great transitions, really orchestrated well throughout the song. Drums in the rhythm section is really strong, and the video itself, it's a pretty cool video, but it really represents the struggle of addiction. I said overall excellent song, and they all work together well throughout. Like all the band works really well. So yeah, cool song. It's about something that affects a lot of people in their life or in their family's lives. So I think it's something that needs to be talked about more in society. And so yeah, good song.
I totally agree with that. Addictions need to be talked about a lot more in society. I do agree with that. Agree with you there. Yeah. So my sort of like take on it is some cool guitars at the beginning. Drums come in and they have a sort of a good steady pace, and slowly get faster. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bass works well with the drums, and they sort of like slowly amping up the speed a little bit.
Yeah.
The bass, like I said, the bass is good and solid. Some cool riffs and solos on the guitars and everything. The vocals from Joe, he doesn't disappoint. he does not disappoint. I've listened to quite a few of his songs where he's doing either Rain or Fire or Voodoomirage or a couple of guest spots or guests on the other people or the bear bands, guest vocals.
Yeah.
Like Lisa there, he does not disappoint at all. He's such a versatile singer. Such a versatile singer. He's absolutely amazing singer. Brilliant vocalist. The Joe's vocals on this song, Demons, is fits in well with not only the music that they play, but it's like the subject matter as well.
Yeah.
It's sort of like, because it starts out sort of like I said, with like the drums and the bass, it's like they're slowly getting faster as it obviously with it's sort of like with the addiction, it's sort of like sort of slowly ramps up.
Yeah,
Whether you can't,
yeah,
and it's sort of like it becomes Joe's vocals. You could hear in his vocals where slowly he's getting as the demons take over. He's sort of like his vocals getting more and more aggressive.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant song. It's a brilliant song, and like I said, guys, viewers discretion here. If you're going to watch the video, be aware that not only the subject matter of the song is about addiction, but it also shows like whether it be alcohol or other addictions or actually in the video itself. So be aware. So like I said, mature to mature content. So be aware about that. So Lisa, what's your rating?
Well, this was another one where I at first I gave it an 8, but after listening to it a few times, I gave it an 8.5, like solid 8.5. I do think that, like I said, that addictions need to be not so in the back anymore. People need to be able to come out and say how they feel and get help without it being a stigmatized, right? So yeah, I'm glad that they did this song, and that hopefully, because like you said, it ramps up, right? With addictions, and as with the song, it got faster, right? So it was almost like the ramping up. So yeah, I think it was an awesome song, and yeah, hope other people can listen to it, and maybe it'll help someone that is struggling. So yeah.
Me personally, I'll give it a 9. Because I've sort of like, like I said, with Joe, he's fast become a good friend of mine and a good friend to the channel as well. A really good friend to the channel. So yeah, I give it a 9. And it's like especially with the song, which needs to be sort of like the subject matter needs to be more discussed in more of a public setting, so people can be aware about people's struggles.
Yeah, and have compassion for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I listen to more and more of Joe's music and stuff, that my ratings are going up.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, when I first started listening, because it was like 7.5, 8.5. It's going up.
Yeah. It's the same for me when I first found Rain of Fire. well, when Rain of Fire contacted me over on Facebook, myself and Joe got on talking about Rain of Fire, and I was the same when I started to listen to Rain of Fire. Then moved on to then Voodoomirage came in, and the more I listened to the music from both bands, and then with Joe, and then going on to doing like when Joe's been doing like doing guest vocals on other bands, my ratings started to go up as well, because I listen to more of his stylings and listen to more of the songs. You can tell he's a versatile singer. So
yeah, and and each of the bands he's such a good singer that he can vary his vocal to the music, to the song.
Yeah. They're a really good band. Go check out Voodoomirage. The links are in the description there. So yeah. So going on to the next band, and this next band was sent over by our good friend and moderator to the channel, the beautiful Marcella. So thank you, Marcella, for sending this over. This particular band is called Diamonds Hadder, and the song is Long is the Road. So, Lisaboo, take it away.
So yeah, this, like you said, this is Marcella's friend. And the album is Beyond the Breakers. It's from the album Beyond the Breakers. This song, it's a little bit longer of a song than we typically have. It's 6 minutes, 27 seconds long. But it really, like, it's such a beautiful song. It's a really, really, it's a really, really good song. Great start with the drums and the guitar, with that fast metal beat. Vocals are great on this. Very, very reminiscent of, I found, Iron Maiden in this. Old school metal kind of a feel to the vocals. Great riffs and guitar solos on this. And did you catch the background choir?
Yeah,
that was really cool. I liked that a lot. Really cool drums on this. Great transition. The rhythm section is really strong. Oh my God, the guitar solo halfway through. Oh, amazing. That was amazing. And there was a female backup singer, which is kind of cool. The contrast was there. I picked that up. And it added a nice balance to the tone of the vocals. And near the end of the song, the maniacal laughter. that was a fun touch. And the scream.
yeah.
And then the guitar note drifts off at the end of the song. So that was a cool ending. So yeah, I really enjoyed this band. Like I said, it was a bit of a longer song, but every minute of it was amazing. Really like this band. So yeah, Marcella, bravo to your friends. Awesome. Thank you too for bringing this song to us. So
yeah, it's hello, Choo Choo. How are you doing? Oh, hello, yeah. Yeah. Totally love this song. Totally love this song. Thank you to myself for bringing Diamond's Hannah to us. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, granted, it's over 6 minutes long, but it's well worth every single second of it.
That's right.
Love the guitars on this. from start to finish. Love the guitars on this. The reason is because it sort of like reminds me of very early Rainbow, the Dio era of Rainbow.
That's right.
Possibly going into sort of like Rush as well, like the very early Rush.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, totally love the guitars on this. The riffs and solos, the drums are really good, fast paced, and they have. I don't know if you picked it up. I don't know if you picked this up. The drum solo.
Oh yeah, that was
About halfway through.
Oh, I was just gonna say that was before the guitar solo, wasn't it? Or was it after? That was
yeah. I loved. That's one of the reasons why I sort of like said it's because of the drums. It reminds me, like I said, reminded me of Rush, and also reminded me of Cozy Powell of early Rainbow in Stargazer by Rainbow.
Yeah.
When I heard the drums, I was like, "Oh, this is a bit like Stargazer by Rainbow with Dio and vocals." And I was like, "Oh yeah, love that." Let me see where the bass, brilliant bass line, brilliant throughout the song. So yeah, the vocals. Oh, the vocals on this is like superb, really superb on this. Yeah, it's really works well with like the music, the vocals. And I don't know if you noticed there was like on parts of the song that goes fast, then to slow, then fast again. It's like the transitions between them.
Yeah,
It's absolutely brilliant.
Amazing transitions throughout this. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's and there's like with like the choir and the female vocal, backing vocal on the side, absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And like I said, it's sort of like it reminded me of more sort of like Dio in places.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a touch of yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I was getting more Maiden kind of, but that was because of the guitars and the vocals.
Yeah.
But I know exactly what you mean for Dio with the vocals and the drums and the rush part. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can also see Iron Maiden in there as well. The touch of Iron Maiden in there.
Yeah. Especially that first part.
Yeah.
Especially that first part.
Yeah. 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 So, Lisa, what should you give the band?
Solid 8.5. I want to hear more. I want to hear more of their music, but I give them a solid 8.5.
Yeah. I give them a 9. Because of the only reason why I give that is absolutely absolutely amazing band. Because I would have given it 8.5, but I was like when sort of like got given that sort of like in this part of the song, it got like it sort of like harkens back to the Dio, like a classic Dio sound of the Rainbow era. Dio's Rainbow era. I was like, damn, I've got to give this band a 9. I've got to give this song a 9.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. After I listened to them a little more, I wanted to be a little bit, because I want to hear them more, right? I wanted to be a little bit on the not lower side, but what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, you want to give them more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Diamond Tadder, and the song Long is the Road is brilliant. So go check them out, guys. It's brilliant song. Brilliant song. Need to hear more. Need to hear more from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And hopefully Marcella can set up something as far as a interview, maybe down the road.
yeah.
But thank you,
Coach,
Marcella. Thank you
Yep.
so much, Marcella, for bringing us the music.
Coach, thank you so much, Marcella. It was keep sending stuff over for us to check out. Yeah.
Yeah, and
And
anybody
hopefully,
else out there that has like a friend or a friend that has a band or whatever, let us know. Get in touch with Al or myself, and or even Bastian. Get a hold of him. Comment in the description on the comment section there, and let us know. And because we do, like I say, we do try and do the review of the song if it's like we have had Eric Allen on here, and he's not really a metal or a rock, but yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, go check out Eric Allen too.
Yeah, please do.
Marcella's better.
Oh yeah. Eric Allen is absolutely brilliant musician.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. So go check out Eric Allen over on Spotify. You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. So yeah. So going on to the next band, which is Late Night Savior, and the song The Great. So these next three bands are Lisa's choices. So I'll start off. I'll kick off on this. Love the guitar and synth intro on this. Really, I like that. I love the orchestra on this. The orchestration on this. I thought it was really cool, and it adds adds a bit more depth to the song, if you know what I mean. It gives gives that a little bit extra. The bass and drums are really good really good. They drive the song along, and that's another time. That's another part of the part adds something else, another dimension to the song. The guitar riffs, solos are great throughout. Oh god, yeah, on the whole, musically, it's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, the music. And the vocals on this is just so, actually on point. Actually on point with this. It's a really good song. I need to listen to a bit more. Need to listen a bit more on this. So yeah, really good song. So, no, did we? Oh, I missed the song. I missed the song out.
Okay.
I'll do that in a minute.
It's okay.
Yeah. So, Late Night Savior. What's your take on them?
Well, they're from Salt Lake City, Utah. So they're from Utah. I love the start with the synth keyboard. I love that. I love it when they have synth and keyboard, and the guitars and the drums. Amazing.
Yeah.
Excellent vocals on this track. Clean and rough. The clean and the rough parts. And the lyrics, what can I say? The lyrics really hit me hard. Life was just a battle. You fight inside your broken mind. You tried. So yeah, the lyrics on this really got me. I listen to lyrics a lot when I listen to songs. So yeah, it's like living in a dream state. All the colors faded, living in the gray. Yeah, that isn't profound. Um, Amazing band, great drums, guitars, bass, vocals. Oh, love the keys on this. The video itself is in black and white with gray, so that was very symbolic to me. Um, and with shots of red, right? For the
Yeah.
things that are like kind of shocking or like some of the words, right? Blast in red, very profound, very symbolic, um, stunning visually. Yeah, even though the song is about pain and hardship, it's also inspirational. So it showed that life is hard, but you can be strong, and that symbolism really hit me. But
Yeah.
yeah, cool song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give the band and the song a solid 8.5. A solid 8.5 for me.
Same, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like I said, the lyrics and the visual, uh, the band itself is excellent, but the lyrics themselves and the video. Um, this is a newer band for me, by the way, so I want to hear more from them. So yeah,
Same here.
yeah, but yeah. So
Same here.
hence the 8.5. I really love this band. I want to hear more. I want to hear more though. So
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like with us when we come across a new band. Yeah, we might give them like a lowish score, but the more we hear, there is a possibility the scores might go up.
yeah,
So yeah, we would like to hear more from them to see the progression.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we like to hear more from the band Late Night Savior. So yeah, right, the next band, which we should have started off with first with from Nature's Choices. It's Lift the Curse and the song As You Were. For me, I like the intro with the drums and the guitars. With the drums, the guitars on the song is amazing. With the riffs and the solos, the riffs and the solos are brilliant, I should say. The bass is solid as hell. Uh, the vocals are brilliant. Most of the song is sort of like sung clean, and then there's a couple of places like one near the roundabout, about 2/3 of the way through, I believe. Yeah, the singer comes in with the growl.
Yeah.
That's and then near the end, it comes in with the growl. Um, as those two sort of like those 2 points there, the band goes aggressive, and obviously with him with the band going obviously with the music and sort of like the subject matter sort of like goes the singer goes like sort of like full growl, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's a really really cool matter, like cool part of the songs, where when the band goes heavy, the singer goes heavy and does like full blown growl. So I like that. Really, really like that. So, Lisa, what's your take?
Well, they're a hard rock metal duo hailing from Texas. Ryan performs the vocals, guitars, and the drums, while John performs the bass and the background vocals. I don't know if you noticed, but in the video they kind of stacked up because it was the drums, and then it was the same guy doing the bass, and then it was like, I don't know if you could see that it was like, because the lead singer, and then and then it was the guitarist, and then it was the guitarist, and then it was the drums. So it was like stacking them because it was their duo, right? So it was Ryan and John because he was doing the drums. So and so in the video it's kind of like, if you don't catch it, that's why. I thought that was pretty cool that they're just a duo doing all of the different things in the band. So yeah, some pretty deep lyrics in this. Me again with the lyrics. I'm not built to let go. You give me nothing. I still have hope, as you were. And then in the deep growl, in the deep scream, fall. And that was Brian doing the fall part. The deep parts is Brian, and then or no, the deep parts was John doing the background vocals. So yeah, the song starts with the drums and the light guitar sounds, and then the clean vocals came in with the lyrics, cool guitar lick, great guitars, drums, and vocals with the clean, and then the growl scream by the background vocalist John. Cool guitar solo halfway through, and like the contrast with the vocals, melodic harmonies throughout, really cool bass and drum, the rhythm section, and the end is really hard hitting. It just at the end, it just pounded. Really love this band. So they're so underrated. And the name of the song also harkens to the military. I don't know if you caught that with the song, with the military command, as you were.
Yeah.
So it's like that, as you were. So yeah, I thought that was kind of a cool. My dad was in the military, so I caught that, like, as you were.
Yeah.
So yeah, cool song, really cool song, cool band.
Yeah, it is. It's really cool. But I liked them. I want to hear more from them. Really want to hear more from them. Yeah. So for me, it's
I was just gonna say, this is a new band for me too. So
yeah. For me, it's got to be a 8.5, a solid 8 to 8.5.
Yeah, so, same. I'm an 8.5, a solid 8.5. I really like this band. I want to hear more. I want to hear more from them. Hailing from Texas, like it's such an underrated band. Like, I was shocked that this band isn't out there more. Like, I hopefully this can boost their boost their songs, boost the song up, boost the band up. So yeah, guys, go check out Lift the Curse. Amazing band.
Well, go check them out, guys. All the links to the songs that we're discussing here are actually in the description. So please feel free to check them out. Check these bands out. All of them are absolutely brilliant. Like I said at the beginning of the show, some bands you might not necessarily like, but that's okay. All of the bands that we feature might not to appeal to everybody, so don't worry about. So But you never know. You might just check them out. That's all we ask. You might know. You never know. You might actually like them. So yeah. So the final track, the final song, the final song is from a band called Headspawn, and the song "You Are." So yeah. Right, I'll start this one off. It says, brilliant start. With the guitar solo at the beginning in the intro, sets the song up brilliantly. Hey up, Marcella, how you doing?
Glad you made it.
Glad you made it. Yeah. That the band Diamond's Header. Diamond's Header. Brilliant. Loved it. Loved the song. Yeah, no worries then, Marcella. No worries.
No worries.
You don't have to apologise. Yeah, don't apologise.
Glad you're here. Just glad you're here.
Yeah, just we speak, Ell. Speak. Yeah. Which song? Which song?
Long is the road.
Yeah, long is the road. Yeah. Brilliant song. Loved it. Need to hear them. Need to hear more from them. And quite possibly get an interview with them. Hint.
Connection.
Yeah. Yeah. Love the song, yeah, Marcella. Love the song. Oh, sweet. Thank you so much there, Marcella. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, if you can, please reach out. So yeah, thank you for that. So get on with the Headspawn and You Are. I love, like I said, love the guitars, the intro with the guitar solos. Really sets up the song. Loved the crispness of the guitars, sort of the drums and the bass. Totally brilliant. Loved the vocals as they go between sort of like clean and dirty. Sort of like a raspy, sort of like raspy, dirty. Not a full blown growl, but it's sort of like a raspy dirty. Now there's part of the song here that I totally loved. This bass. It's sort of like up near the front, but when he did the bass slap solo, I was like, whoa, I like that. It's just reminded me of a couple of basses in the 80s. They did the bass slap, and then also remind me of a Italian YouTube star called Davey504. I don't know if you know him.
I don't think so. I thought Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of too with that.
Yeah, that's one of the bands that sort of like with three, with this sort of like. But also reminded me, like I said, it also reminded me of Davey504. He does like sort of like bass slap on the it's good bassist. So yeah. That when he did when the bassist did the solo there, I was just like, oh yeah, I like that. I know that's a cool. Kind of the bass has got to do that. Cool guitars, some cool riffs and solos. Drums are perfect. So really, really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. The song and the band. So, what's your take on the band?
Well, they're harder. They're a little bit harder song than this one. I love. I can't help it. I love the hard stuff too. And it's from the album Parasite.
Yeah.
So, love this. I love this band. I love this band. So I wanted to feature them today. So hard hitting guitar at the beginning, of course, with the super cool bass. Loved it. Drums come in strong. Super cool guitar riffs and the rhythm. Oh my goodness. Cool bass and guitar solos through this. Love the transitions. Clean vocals are good, and the rough, deep vocals. I love those too. I love the contrast. The lyrics are thought provoking and about how life or society wants you to be more of a follower. Song says to hold against them until the end and fight it. It's very inspirational to be yourself, embrace yourself, don't kneel down. I love that. Love this song. The video is cool with the red flames in the screen background.
Yeah.
With the band playing, visually it's just stunning. You know how much I love bass, right? The bass and it being like oh my god, that bass solo was I just loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the main reasons I picked this. Other than the whole band is amazing. But yeah, and the lyrics, of course, just I love the inspirational lyrics and like don't. Yeah, I know. No, Priscilla. Gotta have that bass. All about that bass.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh god, yeah, yeah. When I heard that bass solo, I must have played it about 3 or 4 times, just that part.
Yeah, you just feel it. I just love it, love this band, love this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, like I do like a good bass and a good actually good drums and bass in a rock and metal song. If you got a good rhythm section, you sort it. Because when I call Peter Green of Fleetwood Mac, when he started Fleetwood Mac, he knew that if he basically said in an interview I saw, says if you got the band's called
Headspawn.
Headspawn. That's the song that we're talking about. But anyway, I seen an interview with Peter Green. When he set up Fleetwood Mac back in the 60s, he knew that if you got a good rhythm section, i.e., bass and the bass and the drums, you're gonna have you got a solid backbone, a solid foundation to work from. Hence why he got John McVie and Mick Fleetwood in, because he knew that those two were absolutely superb solid foundation for the band, and then he can work from there. And then when he sort of like wrote the songs, and he could actually expand from there. He can actually grow from there. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's what Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac is one of my all-time favorite bands. It was one of my brother's favorite bands. So my oldest brother that passed away. So he got me listening to them early. I was just a baby.
Yeah.
And I was listening to them. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love Fleetwood Mac. I just love the music. Just full
Yeah.
of the lyrics, yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly
One
what you mean. If you have the rhythm section, oh, it just goes from there.
Yeah. 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 You can go your own way. Good song.
That's right.
Good song. Yeah. One of my ultimate favorite Fleetwood Mac song. I know this is a bit of a tangent. I'll get back to the Headspawn in a minute. But one of my favorite songs by Fleetwood Mac of all time is off the Rumours album, and that's The Chain.
Yeah.
Especially when in the middle of the song, where it transition from the vocals over to the sort of like the softer side, then over to like the hard hitting metal, sort of like, I wouldn't say metal, but hard rock, with John McPhee's bass, really going dum 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 dum. That there is just it really gets you going. That bass line, knowing full well from that point on, you're gonna rock up completely to it.
Yeah, I love that song too. Yeah. Our little tangent, our little Fleetwood Mac tangent.
Yeah. Well, anyway, what's your rating there, Lisa Headstrong? God, I can't speak to you. Headspawn.
9.5. I really love this band. I love this band. I wanted to give them a 10.
Yeah.
Love this band. You can't go up from there. It's like give them a 10. You give them a 10 every time. But I love this band. That bass, that solid 9.5 for me. Yeah, I love this band.
Yeah.
Can I say that anymore?
It's Headspawn. The link is in the description there, Marcella. If you want to have a listen, if you want to have a listen to the band, it's called Headspawn. It's the last link. Yeah. So for me, at first, I was giving it 8 at first, but when I heard that bass slap solo, I was just like, I'd give it a 9 because of that bass solo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit heavier, Marcella, just so you know. It's more of a heavier metal, heavier rock. But oh my God, the lyrics. If you listen to the lyrics, it's really inspirational. And when he hits the growl, the harder notes, but but
yeah. I don't know if you saw.
I can think.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Growl.
Yes.
It has the bass. It has the growl.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, I think it's going to be one of those streams. Do I have to put the mature content on again?
Get it. Yeah, get up there.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so well, I'll go to the little boy's room. So can you sort of like take over
Oh
for
yeah.
a few minutes?
Oh yeah. I'll talk about some gigs. Of course, Nazareth, one of my all-time favorite bands, playing at the River Cree Resort and Casino, August 15th. River Cree Resort and Casino is in Enoch, Alberta, here in Canada. So yeah, August 15th they're playing. Metallica, of course, they're playing with Pantera and Mammoth with Wolfgang Van Halen at the Commonwealth Stadium in Edmonton, Alberta, August 23rd of this year. They also have another show on August 25th. Metallica is playing with Ice Nine Kills and Five Finger Death Punch. That's at Commonwealth Stadium. And maybe when he comes back. Oh my goodness. August 24th, Disposable Heroes and Guests playing at the Midway Music Hall in Edmonton. September 12th, Extreme Living Color is playing at the resort River Cree Resort and Casino at Enoch, Alberta. September 21st, Testament and Creator is playing at River Cree Resort and Casino at Enoch, Alberta. October 19th, Misery Signals is playing at the Union Hall in Edmonton, Alberta. One of my favorite bands is playing on October 20th at Rogers Place in Edmonton. Evanescence is playing with Hailstorm. They're one of my favorite bands. November 29th, Bachman Turner Overdrive is playing at Rogers Place in Edmonton. February 22nd of next year, Mother is playing at Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta. So yeah, that's all the gigs I have for right now. Oh, I love Evanescence too, Marcella. Yeah, I know. Even. I know, right? Oh, I love Evanescence. I've loved them for a very long time. As soon as they came out, I loved the music. So yeah. So yeah. Thank you for. Oh, you're back. I'm just gonna thank Marcella for coming in. I did a few gigs, so. Did you see the comment?
Yes. I'm not avoiding it, Marcella. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not avoiding it, but I don't think you want to see me on the table dancing.
Well, but if we do.
Oh God. Yeah.
I'm trying to be careful drinking my coffee.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh.
Come on.
Why do I get a distinct impression I'm being ganged up on?
No. Go, Marcella, go.
Oh God! Why does my head hurt from laughing too much?
That's a good thing. Maybe.
Yeah. I think I might be hiding under the table.
I was gonna ask which head, but I better not.
Oh God!
Is your content thing still up?
Yeah. Oh God!
Still up?
Why does? Oh God! Oh God! We love you, Marcella. We love you, Marcella.
Now I want
You
popcorn.
all,
I want
yeah,
popcorn now.
yeah.
Oh, it's good to
Oh
laugh.
God! Yeah,
Is your face
yeah,
red?
yeah. It is. Oh God! Oh God! We love you, Marcella. Every time that you come in, you always make us laugh. You, yeah. So yeah. So we're going on to the next topic, which is the uh, latest journey through the wonderful world of Feist. So yeah, no, sorry to disappoint them, Marcella, but I don't want to get kicked off off of YouTube. So
One day.
yeah,
One
one
day.
day.
You gotta tune in. You gotta tune in because you never know.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so Lisa, going into the wonderful world of Feist. You've yeah, one crazy day. We might you might be surprised, Marcella. So Lisa, bro, you've been reading Feist. So, which book are you on to now?
I am on Rise of a Merchant. I finished. I finished this one.
Yeah, cool,
This one on the 30th of July, so 2 days ago.
cool,
And I'm
cool.
on. I'm gonna take my. This is really cool. I got these magnetic um, bookmarks, and they
Yeah,
go like that.
oh, cool, cool,
Yeah, they're magnetic, and they don't pull the pages or anything, and it keeps the
cool,
marker good. So I am on page 7.
cool,
Uh,
cool. Oh, sweet, sweet. I like that cover. I like that
isn't
cover.
isn't that
Yeah,
awesome? It's just
yeah.
awesome. So
So,
yeah,
what? So, before you go on to the Rise of the Merchant Prince, what did you think of the first book of the Serpent War saga?
oh, um, it was amazing, of course.
Oh,
It kind of took a turn there, didn't it? It kind of just,
oh yeah,
it was
yeah,
like you weren't sure where it was going to go. I wasn't sure where it was going to go, especially with, um, it's been quite a journey for Eric, the character that's in the book.
yeah.
And it was quite, I don't want to give too much away because we want people to read these books, right? It was, oh my goodness, it was a lot of them trying to get away. That's something I can say. Him and his party. I'm not going to say who. Him and the party, basically trying to save themselves and get away.
Oh, coach, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to say too much, but it's sort of like after what Eric and Rupert at the beginning of the book, sort of like what they sort of like witnessed and done, they sort of like, it's sort of like their journey, sort of like their journey of how they actually got to deal with what they done, and sort of like they were given an option, shall we say? They were given an option.
Yeah.
To do one thing or do another thing. And they chose the second part of it, the second option. So yeah, they go on a journey and to find something out, and that's the main premise of the start of the Certain War saga, the first book anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. But we in the first book of the Certain War saga, like I keep saying, when Lisa starts a new book, I sort of point out certain parts of the book. I'm not saying what, you're not going into too much details, but in the first part of the Certain War saga, they deal with some heavy subjects.
Yeah.
Deal with some heavy subjects on a couple of occasions, and yeah. So be aware if you're going to be reading some of, if you start reading some get your words in there. So yeah, what I was saying is, you got to be aware that Feist doesn't shy away from heavy subjects. So be aware. You can easily skip over if you get sort of like, right, yeah. It's sort of like if you're thinking, oh right, okay, you can. It's sort of like get telegraphs it, to what's coming up.
Yeah.
But if you do,
yeah, I was just gonna say you can kind of tell when something's going to happen, but like you said, you can skip it or just go ahead a bit. I soldiered on, but yeah, just so people know, because we don't want you reading it and then it being something that you can't quite handle. I know exactly how that feels. So,
yeah.
but like I say, not everybody is the same. Not everybody goes through the same things. So, but yeah, we just want people to know that there are some tough things in there, like R and
DV and yeah,
and just A in general.
yeah.
But yeah, did I see Marcella sent me picture of her cousin's latest book.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. Yeah, yeah. So overall, the first book of Serpent War Saga. How did you find it overall? Did you enjoy it? Did you?
I did. Even with those difficult parts, it showed it. How can I put this? It showed somebody's journey. It showed somebody's. It showed Eric and what he. It showed a part of him, what he was all about. That was needed for the storyline. So, kind of made you feel more for him as well.
Yeah.
Showed his character, and that was important. That part of it was a difficult part of the book, but it also showed his character and how he reacted to it, and yeah, and it was needed for the storyline to go ahead, right? So that's the thing about Feist. He doesn't just put it in there for giggles and to for people to react or whatever. It's part of the storyline. It's part of showing who a person is, showing what their character is all about. Like with Mara and the Empire books, it was showing her character and how she overcame and that kind of thing, right? And with the Serpent War saga, it's showing Eric and showing Rupert Rue, they call him. It's showing their characters, right? And to further along the storyline. So it wasn't just like thrown in there willy-nilly. And so, which when it's part of like the plot line and part of the storyline, then it's not just, thrown in for whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing with Feisty. When he puts stuff in like this, it's there for a reason. It's there for sort of like this plot line here is showing how people can be so cruel and nasty. Then there's like other side where like Eric shows his character being caring and just, and it's that type of side of things. With the Mara, it's how she deals with situations, deals with strength of character, and how she grows to be more compassionate and to other people, and if you know what I mean. And then you know what I mean. It's like because she's the leader of like a major family. Well, I wouldn't say she becomes the leader of a major family in the Empire books. So yeah, and it's sort of like the same with Eric. He sort of like, because he didn't know that he was going to do what he did, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Until he actually faced that situation that he was in.
Yeah.
What was how was he going to handle the situation? He didn't know until he actually confronted it, and that's the beauty of how actually Feist actually, as a writer, came to that when he put that story, that plot line, that plot there, what that Eric had to face. He put that much. If I put that much detail into Eric's character,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like, yeah.
It really showed his character arc. It showed how he responded to it, and for people reading, I would imagine they'd be going like, how would I have reacted? How would I have, what would I have done?
Yeah.
Either being in
Yeah.
the other person's shoes or Eric's shoes or Rue's shoes, or, you know, as a person, you always kind of, I do anyways. I think, okay, well, how would I have, what would I have done? Right? Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's part of the story and part of the character arc, and
Yeah.
just the progression of who Eric has become, especially now going into the second book of this saga.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah. So within the first book of Serpent War, there was a few new characters introduced.
I know. So who you
How
think?
did you? So how did you find those new characters?
One is hilarious, funny,
Yeah.
and one of the new characters, how he interacts with one of the other characters that we had in and yeah, that's funny, seeing that interaction between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. It's there's also a female character that comes in. Um, how did you sort of like find her?
I'm trying to think of who exactly at your meeting for some reason.
The
My
one,
brain.
Rue and Eric
Oh,
came across in the woods.
okay. I get you. I feel for her. Um, Ooh, that's a loaded question. I relate to her. Dang, I don't want to give. I don't want to say anything more. But
Yeah.
yeah, she's. I felt for her. I related to her. Um, After, like, I was thinking, okay, what's gonna happen to her? And of course, in the next book, I'm not gonna say anything. But I mean, you find out a little bit more of what has happened with her. Um, but as a character, um, in a way, she kind of reminded me a little bit of, in a way, it was kind of like um, Caroline in Magician. For some reason, I thought of her character, right?
Yeah.
The naivety and stuff. Like what would have happened to her, you know, if something similar had happened, or just like, I started thinking about other characters in the books and thinking, man, what would have happened to them if this would have happened to, um
Yeah.
so yeah. I look forward to hearing more about her, and how it's gonna how her character arc is gonna go.
Yeah.
So
And there's also another female character that comes in when Rue and Eric flee Dartmoor
yeah,
and to meet
that's
Gert.
a very interesting character. That is really, uh, really interesting character. I really want to, like, I've already kind of seen being I'm chapter 7 of the next book, so I've kind of seen a little bit more of that, what that character is all about, because she goes by 2 names.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just say that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not going to give too much away, but the character. I'm not going to say who the second name is, but yeah, it's
Very interesting.
yeah, yeah. It's an interesting character which you need to keep an eye on for that way. Yeah, later on, because you do find out quite a bit later on about Gert. So yeah. So right. Yeah. So the second book, The Rise of a Merchant Prince. How are you finding? How are you finding it?
What can I say? I'm trying to pick my words wisely.
Yeah.
Well, basically, it starts off from a couple years after the end of the first book of the Serpent War saga, right? The Shadow of the Dark Queen, and then 2 years later, basically this book, The Rise of the Merchant Prince. It comes in 2 years after they basically get home after that one. So
Yeah.
It's very I want to, like, it's a page turner. I want to read more, but I got to be very, like I said before, I got to be careful. I have to be mindful of how much I read. Take my time, immerse myself in the book instead of just rushing through and then not, like, really getting the full experience, basically.
Yeah. I was going to say with the Serpent War saga, there's a lot. There's over 2,000 pages between the 4 books, and Feist packs in a lot of stuff. And you do need to take your time with it because it puts in a lot of little details. If you do rush it, you miss those little details, and those little details later on come down when you read as you go through. It's sort of like those little details can be sort of like important, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little over a quarter way through this book. So, what page am I on? 130, 135, and it's 436. But as far as all of the books, it's quite a lot of pages.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the second book of the Serpent War saga, The Rise of a Merchant Prince. Hey up, Teresa, how you doing? Hey up.
Teresa.
How you doing? Yeah, like I said, it's like the second book is sort of like focuses on Rupert. On this one, obviously, advisor he becomes a merchant of many businesses, if you know what I mean. And it focuses on him on this one, but don't say oh where's Eric, where's the rest of the people. They're there. In the I wouldn't say in the background, but they are there, still doing stuff. I'm not going to say what stuff they're doing, but they're there doing stuff.
They're doing stuff.
Yeah, because I'm trying not to give too much away.
I know, they're just doing stuff. Oh my goodness! But
Yeah.
I was like, when I first started reading, and it was like, oh my goodness! Like, I hope, I was hoping that the rest of the crew would come in too, because I was kind of worried. I'm like, oh, is this just gonna? I want to know more about Eric. I want to know more about, the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Now,
for those people who are wondering, oh, where's Prince Aruta? Oh, where's James, Jimmy the Hand? Oh, where's this? Where they're there because this is set 50 years after after the Rift War. It's set 50 years after.
Yeah, and
So,
you'll find a lot of the characters that were in the first, like, they'll mention them, like, even if they may not be around. They are mentioned. They are still part of the arc, right? The circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still there. Don't worry, so they're still there. There's Pope's still there. Thomas is still there. Prince Aruta, Princess Caroline, Liam, sort of still there. Martin's still there. So all the main characters from the first book is still there.
Yeah.
So
Boric and Erland and
Liam. Boric. Yeah, Boric's.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Nicholas and Erland and Boric and yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of the old crew are back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, I won't say. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. That's going to ruin it for you. But it's like I said, in the book that Lisa's reading, it focuses more on Rue in this book. How he became the merchant prince. So yeah.
Well, that was his dream, so he's following his dream.
Oh yeah. And it's like it follows Rue and his trials and tribulations of becoming merchant prince. So
yeah,
yeah,
it's kind of interesting to see how Krondor has changed too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It has changed. It's still, as the saying goes, the more things change, the more it stays the same. If you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they still got the underbelly. They still got the politics. They still got the you know what I mean. They still got like the criminal underworld. They still got the politics of everything. There's still people crying out the taxes is too high and stuff like that. It's
always going to be
changed. Yeah.
What's that old saying? ever assured except death and taxes.
Yeah. Two things you can count on: death and taxes. Yeah. So it's like I said, it's Crondor. It has changed, but also it hasn't changed at all as well. So yeah. So what are you expecting from as you go through the Rise of the Merchant Prince? What are you expecting to find or to learn about?
More twists and turns.
Yeah. That's a given. That's a given especially with Feist, because he could go down one path, but he says, no, you're not. That's the wrong way. We're going to go over here, over here.
That's one thing about me. I try not to have expectations about anything. I try not to expect anything because you never know. You never know what's going to happen. You start expecting something and...
that's
expectations.
I learned years ago when I first started reading Feist. I was like the way the storylines were going. Are you thinking, oh, it's going to go this way? I was like, you bastard! Why did you throw that curveball in? Why did you send me down this path? But he's supposed to be. Then you take me down to another path, and I was just like,
that's how I felt.
What I mean?
Empire books. That's how I felt big time in the Empire books.
Yeah.
What just happened? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Marcel sums it up perfectly there. Plan to be surprised.
Yep. Never expect. You never know.
Yeah, that's the thing with Feist. You sort of like, as you read more of Feist, you sort of like get used to his style of writing and the way he sort of, not fully, but the way he sort of like thinks when he writes these stories.
Yeah.
You sort of like get into his head a little bit. Not fully in, but you get some way into his head, and you sort of know where he's going. Sort of, not fully, but sort of know where he's going. He still leads you down the wrong path, but he's sort of like, you know what I mean?
No yellow brick road.
Yeah. So yeah. So
there's been lots of different colors.
Yeah. I'm not Marcella.
So I had to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's sort of like still leads you into sort of like still leads you into sort of like leads you down the path, but you know it's the wrong path, if you know what I mean. But also sort of like you're sort of like thinking, hang on, you sort of like get to the point where you say, this is the wrong path he's taking us down. But also you sort of like I should be over there, but I'm going to be exploring this path. And when you do sort of like realize that he's saying, you over here, we're going to go down this path, and you're sort of like, you're still thinking you're a bastard, but you're thinking, yeah, you're right, I should be on that on this other path.
Oh yeah, and he throws in Easter eggs and curveballs and lots of stuff that is just like, okay. Wonder how that's gonna fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said before, it's like he puts in these tiny little details. You know what I mean? He puts these little details in these little Easter eggs, and he's just like thinking, about 2 or 3 books down the line, he's thinking, oh, right, okay, that little Easter egg in, say, for instance, there's a little there might be a little Easter egg in Darkness to Sethanon, and it's like in about what 3, 4, 5 books down the line, you're thinking that little Easter egg. You know what I mean? It's just like thinking, oh crap! He's actually linked the books together, type of thing.
Yeah, yeah. It's like little breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
He's leaving a little trail, a little breadcrumb trail.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
just.
sometimes he'll just throw it in the trees. Take you off with the others.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. That's why I say, I keep saying, if you're gonna read the books, take your time with them, because every single little detail could turn into something later down in the line, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be like, when I'm done, I know I'm in for the long haul. I kind of dove in. I'm in for the long haul, but when I'm finally done, I know I'm going to be reading these again. I know I'll be back to page 1 someday. I don't know when. I don't know, but that's the beauty of these books, and that's why I wanted, other than Jimmy the Crawler, which is, I have it on Kindle. That's the only way I could get it this time. That was in between the Crondor books and these books.
Prince of the Blood.
Yeah.
Technically, Jimmy the Crawler is part of. Yeah, Jimmy the Crawler is part of the Crondor books anyway. Yeah. It's the 4th book.
Yeah.
It's the 4th book to the Assassin's Betrayal and Tears of the God. So it's a part of it's book 4, because because technically it was the Crondor books were a computer game, but the makers of, not only the makers of the computer game, but the publishing house asked Feist to be involved with it. So they asked him to write a accompanying series to the computer game, because there was 2 parts of it. So
I wish I had games. I still wish I could get them.
Yeah. God, this is you're talking back in the 90s.
You have them. I forgot to ask you if you had them.
I haven't.
Would they?
I haven't got the game.
You'd have to have an old system, right?
You can't get an emulator. Yeah, for a computer, you can't get an emulator. Yeah, because I know.
That'd be interesting. Find something like that.
I don't know if you can still get them. To be honest, I couldn't find any anywhere, whether it be on on any of the like online games places. I don't know where you can get them from, to be honest.
Maybe on eBay or somewhere.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Yeah, it's a possibility.
I haven't looked, but that's really interesting. That would be interesting to see how they did that. That'd be because it would be like a role playing game, right?
Yeah,
it would be like that, like almost like
I think so. Yeah,
a Skyrim kind of.
Let me just check. It's been a while. Been a while since I read the article. Let me just check. Live research, guys. Live research. Right. Oh, that's a bit far. We're far off. So, let me see. Let me see. Here we go. The video games Betrayal at Krondor and Return to Krondor were developed with input from Feist and takes place during the Rift War cycle. Their stories were novelized by Feist as part of the Rift War legacy books. Let me see. Here it is. Right, that's the video games. Apparently, according to Wikipedia, which take with a pinch of salt here, because Wikipedia has got a problem of not getting the facts right. On February the 2nd, 2022, 6 studios, a production company started by Jeff Hung and Carl Choi, announced it would develop the first 6 books, the Rift War cycle, into a TV series. Hannah Freeman, Jacob Pinion, and Nick Bernardine are attached to write. That was in February of 2022.
Really?
So, like I said, take that with a pinch of salt. Because I did read that Feist would love to do at least a TV series, but he hasn't had. He's like I said, he's hoping to do a sort of like either TV series or a movie, but he hasn't found the right script yet. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, he'd want to be careful.
He'd be involved.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's his work, it's his baby type of thing.
Oh yeah, that's your legacy. Especially like that's what I would think. That would be like his legacy, right? It would be like Tolkien, like his legacy, right? Have to be.
Yeah.
But
so. Yeah. So he's right. Right. Yeah. Right. Here we go. Jimmy Krondor, Jimmy the Crawler. This is a novella concluding the Rift War legacy series. Squire Jimmy must unmask the mysterious Crawler and rid Krondor of his influence to restore peace in the kingdom. That's the 4th book, which is a novella, like a short story. It is a short story. So
Sorry, I just wanna say I hope your move goes well, Teresa. So yeah, I hope it goes well for you.
Cool. Yeah, I hope so too, Teresa. Hope so too. So yeah. Yeah, no worries there, Teresa. Totally understandable. So totally understandable. So hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah. So yeah.
And replay
Yeah.
crew, hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Replay crew. Yeah. Much love to you guys. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Yeah. I'm actually getting this for 2 hours in. So yeah, Marcella moving is insanity. Yeah, it is totally. I've moved one, 2, 3 times in 2 years. So yeah, no, yeah, 1, 2, 3 times in 3 years. So yeah, but anyway, so like I said, watch. So yeah, what's your sort of like? Well, yeah, just said that. So overall, yeah, of book number 2 of the Silvermore Saga, how are you finding it?
Page turner. I just want to keep reading.
Yeah,
That's why I say I have to pace myself. Otherwise, I don't get much sleep. Otherwise,
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing with Feist. Yeah, he's like sort of like he's one of those writers where you want to know more, and it's just one more page, or one more chapter. And when you look up, you might start at say 10 o'clock at night. When you look up again, it's 5 o'clock in the morning.
yeah. There were a few times.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
I've
Still
been,
up?
yeah, I've been there myself, especially with the Empire books. Especially with the Empire books, it's
Yeah.
Marcel's just asked, yeah, 3 times in 3 years I've moved. Yeah, Marcella. Do you read in the morning? It depends. It depends. For me, it depends. Yeah, if I've got spare time in the morning or during the day, it all depends. So, how about you, there, Lisa?
Sometimes, well, most of the time it's at night. Yeah, most of the time it's at night that I read. But if I have a chance, I'll start like earlier in the evening, and then I'll take a break, and then I'll read some more later on in the evening. But usually evenings for me.
Yeah.
So hopefully my lighting is okay. My battery is starting to die. So
Yeah. So anyway, let's start wrapping things up today. So, any final words there, Lisa, before we sign off?
just thank you so much for everyone that has come in, Teresa and Marcella, that's come into the chat, and everybody on the replay crew. Thank you for coming. Just tell people that you love them. Put love out there instead of hate. We have too much hate in this world. We need more love.
Oh yeah.
And please, 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 if you like to party hard. Leave your keys at home. Don't drink and drive. Do something. Get an Uber. Get a friend to drive you. Get a taxi. Stay the night at a friend's, or get a room. Whatever if you can afford it. Or walk home if you're within distance. Walk home. But please, 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 do not drink and drive. Do not drink and drive.
Yeah, God, yeah. I've totally agree with that. Yeah, I've seen where both of us seen too much crap in it, especially with the aftermath of drink driving.
Yeah.
It's not a pleasant sight. It's not a pleasant sight. So don't drink and drive. Don't do it. So yeah, and yeah, spread love, not hate. Spread love. Yeah. So yeah. So on that final note, there, guys, we're going to get off and get some sleep. Well, especially for me anyway, as it's 11:15 here. So until next time, guys, we'll catch you all later. And thank you everybody for coming in, Marcella, Teresa, and the replay crew. Thank you so much for checking us out. And if you sort of like, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good jazz. And don't forget, if you want to check out the bands that we discussed earlier in the show, please do. Please do. You never know. You might actually like them. So, yeah. And, until next time, guys, catch you all later.